This time with the review of the Marvel Legends, the DC Multiverse McFarlane Toys Batman from the Batman. This is the new one for the Robert Pattinson movie. So here he is. I don't need to go over the box because every time the box is always so generic. The only thing new I could tell with this one is that this one has it has the Batman logo at the bottom, and it also has the Batman on here rather than, I think, the bottom of the figure. So that's something new. So here's the figure. The accessories include there goes one of my lights. The accessories include a grapple gun, his trading card. So you see right here, here's his trading card. Looks like a CGI render, and that is my dog. If you want to see him, and there's the back of the card. And here, he also has a generic from the following stand. There's my dog. She is right there. Right there. Trying to sleep. That's why you hear a lot of growling. What the fudge? So, I think the paint and the sculpt on this figure is overall really good for the price. Now, I feel like when I watch the movie, there won't be any spoilers because I don't want to spoil this movie, because honestly this movie is really good, but in some shots of the movie you could see that Batman has some damage here. It's not really fully damaged. You could just see a little bit of this paint, just dents and whatnot. And I think there was detail also on the belt, but not that much to the point it looks annoying. And for what it is, it's actually not that. It's actually really good, very nicely detailed. Now, let's start off with the elephant in the room and my main issue with the figure. Side eyes. I think the sculpt is really good. The nose, the cowl, and whatnot. I originally thought this was a concept figure similar to Catwoman, but the thing is here, it's not a concept figure. You could see his face. You could see it actually captures Robert Pattinson's chin really well. But as you could see real closely, and if I bring in my phone into this, you could see with multiple lights that this is something that McFarlane does, the side eye. Why does McFarlane does this? I don't know. It looks more distracting the way, like, if let's say I put him straight, it looks more distracting that he's looking to the left or right. It's kind of interesting that his Batarang, spoiler alert, yes, it is a Batarang, is actually made out of a rubber plastic, so you could feel it. Same with his chest, but it isn't, gonna fall off. I would like to see a custom where this piece is completely removed, or you can like attach the pieces, and I think overall it looks really nice. Moving to the shoulder pad, to the arms, they're nicely detailed. You could see here and yeah, it was black in the movie, maybe with a little bit of damage, like dents into it, but it looks really, really nice. You can even see, even though that these pieces are floppy as all hell, at least they're really nicely done. And you could even see, I think these are what are these, like the darts or something? Or extra grappling hooks or something, but I don't know why. I don't know what these are. But he has them aesthetically, and they look actually really cool. And you can see even more of the detail here. You can even see that in his hand. I kind of wish it was, I wished it was gray, but I'm just getting a reminder of the Marvel Legends Deadpool 2 figure. You can see the belt, more modern. You can see even more his back with his butt. It looks actually not bad, even though there's hooks everywhere. So it looks really nice. His legs has the straps, of course, which is accurate to the movie, and yeah, it looks really nice so far. And yeah, it doesn't look that bad. Same with the boots. Maybe I could weather them up a little bit, give them more weathering, but they look really nice. Even the shoes, just like in the movie. And then the cape. The cape is really good. Now, I wish it was cloth, and I wish McFarlane could add cloth goods for these figures, but out of all the capes, out of all the Batman figures I have owned for McFarlane, this is the best. One issue I had with most McFarlane Batman figures is that their capes seem very finicky and they weren't that interesting. The Arkham Knight Batman had like the most frustrating cape, and like the others are more like bland and really weirdly textured. This one is textured, but it's way better and more satisfying in my opinion. There we go. Here is his grapple gun, which explains why he has this hand. Now, if you want him to have a gripping-ish hand like this, you have to get the Bat Cycle to do it. Meanwhile, we have the grapple gun, nicely painted, even though there's a big old peg, and it looks really nice. You could see it looks very simple nonetheless. So, you could recreate that shot used in the card. So, moving on to the figure's articulation. There's a ball joint at the head. He can look down and really nicely and look up. I prefer him to look down because he reminds me of that shot with him and Catwoman. Some more rotation right there. Arms can go full 360, except the shoulder. What limits it is the cape. That's the only issue I have with the cape. It limits articulation. The shoulder pad being rubberized does help, and he has nice butterfly joints, so he can almost clap. Almost. Bicep swivel at the arms. Double jointed elbows. Hinge, swivel, tilt, articulation. So, right there for both hands. Not that much articulation at the waist. You can rotate it. That's it. You can't more back, but he can do more forward. Again, why does this happen to every figure? Thigh swivel. Finally, you can kick up, back, spread really nicely right there. Double jointed knees, except on this one, it's way tighter for some reason. Oh my god. One issue I had was that his foot came off, but it's easy to put it back on. It does get a little bit limited with this calf, but not that much, but really nice. And of course, toe bend. Posability is actually way better than most Batman figures than I thought. I still like my Arkham Knight Batman because aesthetically it looks really nice, and it's like, in my opinion, my favorite Batman figure, but this one is also really good. Now, size comparison, and I don't have any other figures to compare him with just yet, and I still have a lot of reviews to do, so call me a little bit lazy. So he's roughly around 7 inches-ish. I don't know, 7 and 7/8 inches tall. So, I now skip or just wait for a deal. Honestly, this is a good Batman figure. Now, I'm not going to talk about the movie, so yeah, before I talk about the movie, I think this figure is good. The detail for what it is really good for how they try despite the side-eye issue. I know this hand really bothers me and whatnot, and it just doesn't work, so the side-eyes and the other hand might not do well. That was not supposed to happen. Some quality control issues. Oh, there we go. There goes another alarm. I probably should put my phone on silent mode, but hey, overall, for the price point around $30, it's really good. And I especially like the articulation. There's more out of it than just any other Batman, especially with the thigh swivels. Something that I really wish that most McFarlane figures did, instead of just like this. You only can do articulation there. At least there's more here. So I hope McFarlane learns from that. And overall, despite the lack of accessories, the weird paint issues, and especially with his hands, I overall just recommend this figure. If you like Robert Pattinson Batman or just want a Batman figure in general, this figure is not that bad. So I give this figure a solid 8.5 out of 10. So thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, hit the bell. I forgot. Here he is with his grappling hook. A little ridiculous, but hey, it works for that one shot. So yeah, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, hit the bell. And I'll see you guys next time with hopefully more reviews on whether it's DC Multiverse, Marvel Legends, Godzilla merch, or just anything in general. Until then, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.